Hello YouTube world. Welcome to my video and one-year owner's review on a 2022 Honda Ridgeline RTL package. And I will tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it, what I compared it to, and why I bought this vehicle. So let me walk out front here and get started with you. So for starters, I'll go back to the very beginning of my truck shopping quest. And I looked at all the mid-size pickups in this range. I looked at Tacoma, Frontier, Ranger, and even the Ford Maverick, which is also a kind of an SUV based platform, unibody, front-wheel drive based drivetrain, as opposed to the other three, which are more truck-like, body on chassis, as well as rear-wheel drive. So looked at all of them, and I think based on my needs as a daily driver and basically driving it as my commuting vehicle 95, probably 98% of the time. I wanted a smooth, quiet ride, which Tacoma, Frontier, and Ranger really didn't give you. They never let you forget that you're in a truck. Maverick would be a different case because it's more car-like. But then it came down to cab size. So I'll go way back, and I started with the Ram 1500 in a crew cab, which is a great truck. I loved it. Very roomy, good ride with a coil spring suspension on it. I think best in class, my opinion, of all the full-size trucks. But in driving it around and test driving it, it just felt too big. Trying to get in and out of parking spaces, and as a daily driver, I just did not want that big of a physical vehicle. And so I settled for a mid-size vehicle, but also trying to get the amount of cab space and bed space that you have in a full-size truck. And that quickly eliminated Tacoma, Frontier, Ranger, even Maverick, because I've got a King Quad 750 ATV, which is over 700 pounds, but more so it's the physical size of it and being able to get it into the bed. So with this truck, the bed is long enough that you can put a full-size ATV in it. When you drop the tailgate down this way, the wheels will be on the tailgate, but you ratchet strap it in and it's fine. Otherwise, most of the time, and the great feature here is you can use the tailgate like a door, and you've got a step. It's much easier to get in and out than most pickup trucks. That's a huge selling point. And of course, the in-bed trunk, which if you're comparing pickup trucks and you look at all the reviews on these things, there's a huge in-bed trunk. And in my case, I've got a tote full of roadside safety equipment. I've got a couple lawn chairs, tie downs, cargo net, you name it. It's in that in-bed trunk, and it's watertight, and it's great. But again, back to the real reason I bought this was quietness, comfort for a daily driver. It's more or less Honda Pilot inside. It's quiet, it's smooth riding, it's roomy, and it's very much up to date with touchscreen control panel on the dash, and it's just an easy car to drive. When I need the cargo capacity, I had about 1,200 pounds worth of boulders in the back last weekend. It's got 1,500-pound cargo capacity. I believe you can pull about 5,000 pounds. I've got a contractor V-nose trailer, which I pull occasionally, but again, most of it, 98% of the time, is daily driver, and that's what you have to ask yourself: is how am I going to use this truck? I mean, if you want to off-road it, if you want to lift it, if you want that kind of prowess, then you're in Tacoma or Frontier or Ranger. I think Tacoma is probably still the best in that class. But as a daily driver, as roomy as you can get, I'd go with a Ridgeline. I'm never a fan of a front-wheel drive-based platform in anything, and that's the trade-off you have to make if you buy this. I mean, it is all-wheel drive, but it's based on a front-wheel drive platform. You don't feel the torque steer. Honda's torque vectoring all-wheel drive system is phenomenal in that regard, so you really don't feel the torque steer, but you do know you're in a front-wheel drive vehicle. The other thing I like, again, back to cargo capacity and cab size, with the front or the back seats up, a huge amount of pass-through space. You can put a lot of cargo in here. My wife and I go on trips, all the luggage goes in here, so it's not in the bed. But when you fold the seats down, easy to do. Plenty of legroom for passengers. The one thing I will set straight, though, and again, this is a 2022, when they did the refresh on these and put decent wheels on them, dual exhaust, and kind of up just a good update on the refresh in 2021, The early reviews on these said, hey, they're overpriced, you don't get much for your money. And at the time they were testing the base model of the fabric interior with an HPD package. And the HPD package, which is Honda Performance Development, is just stickers, fender flares, the gold wheels. They're not even 20s, they're 18s. So if you trade that off and go one model up, the RTL, which you have here, for that same price, you've now got a leather interior, dual power seats, you've got a sunroof, you've got the rear power sliding window, which is a great feature. I thought I'd never use it. I use it all the time. So I would opt for at least the RTL model. If you go RTLE, then you get in-bed sound, you get inductive charging pad, and a few other options. I just couldn't see spending the extra money. I'm perfectly happy with the RTL. I drive mixed, probably 2/3 highway, 1/3 city. It's getting around 20 on highway trips. I'll get 23. I don't get much more than that because on the highway around here, you're doing 75 miles an hour and you're just not going to top out above 23. I guess you could do 24, 25 if you kept it at 65. But overall, that's my review. I've had it for a year. Perfectly happy with it. I'm glad I made that choice over the other vehicles in the same class. Um, Stay tuned for my next video. I'm going to do a minor cosmetic refresh on this and make it a little bit more like a Rivian when you take a look at it. So stay tuned on that. That's coming shortly. And please like, subscribe to my channel. And there's more to come. Thank you very much.